Hey team, welcome to the weekly wrap. This is it this week. It's me in the kitchen with an iPhone. No flash editing, none of the normalities of what we usually have, because this week has been far from normal. And the weekly wrap actually always was supposed to be a digital reflection of the week that was, and what better reflection than doing a low budget version of the weekly wrap to camera in my house. Look, like most of you, probably got caught with our pants down on Tuesday night when they announced the level 4 lockdown across the whole country. I didn't really think that was going to be the way that they handled it, and I'm not here to say whether that's right or wrong. I think if anything, I'm here to remind myself and others that we should be ready for anything at any time, and we probably weren't a little bit this week, which is frustrating and reflection. But now we've had a couple of days to plan for what lies ahead, and the announcement this afternoon was no surprise that we're staying in lockdown for a little bit longer. We will be operating or fully functional on Monday, so we'll have some of our design team and our sales team will be working remotely, so we can catch up on the inquiry levels that is there. If you've got any projects or any things that are ticking away and you've been using your downtime to plan for some cool stuff in the future, we are more than happy to help. Our production crew will be at work on Monday, as we are a supplier to some essential services, so even at a limited capacity we'll be working a little bit Monday, Tuesday, and then hoping with bated breath like everybody else that the level 4 alert level is lifted on Tuesday night, and maybe we get back to a little bit more normality for the rest of the week. That being said, the last thing in the world that I want to be doing right now is this video. This week has brought up, probably a lot of stress from the last lockdown, and I think I did a post earlier this week just sort of saying, oh, here's 5 proactive tips of things that you could be doing for your brand in lockdown. But I'm also, real enough to sort of say, look, if you can't face the day and you just want to sit in bed and watch Netflix, then that's okay too. The reality is we all deal with these things in different ways. It's really hard as business owners. I think we're so used to being in control that when stuff like this happens, which is outside of your control, we find it harder to deal with. And I certainly have had a few wobbles this week, and it is what it is, right? So I just wanted to keep it real and be honest about it. And the reality is, I think the big takeaway for me from the last lockdown is don't burn yourself out worrying about the stuff you can't control. Just focus on what you can control and be kind to yourself and to those around you. And at the end of the day, nothing else really matters, right? So that being said, I'm gonna go. But hopefully next week we are back to a little bit more of a normal episode with some cool bells and whistles, and takes the heat off of me talking to camera. But for now, have a good one, team. Look after yourselves.